everybody, you are watching the Friday episode of that Christian news show thing that I do. And our first story of the day, I wanted to go back to the Hurricane Isaac. I know there's been a lot of stuff going on with it. Thousands of people are being evacuated. From when I'm filming this, there has been one fatality from the storm. Again, prayers out to the people who are in the middle of all of this. I have a friend who I know is very, very worried about what's going on there. So again, I pray that everybody is safe, and not just safe, but well off during all this, because I know you can lose a lot during these storms. And our next story is about stupid Christians being stupid during this hurricane. I found this Christian article online, and it said, isn't it a coincidence that in the same location at the same time 7 years ago there was a hurricane, and there just so happens to be a gay pride festival going on at that time? Perhaps it's God. And of course, I got really mad at how stupid and ignorant that entire question was. Because no, it is not a coincidence that by the Gulf, by the ocean, there was a hurricane at the same time as there was 7 years ago, because they're during hurricane season. And so I just had to bring this to light because it frustrated me. Anyone who's watching this who's not a Christian, please judge Christianity by the Bible and what it says, what Jesus says, not by the Christians. Because none of us are perfect, and many of us are more ignorant than others. God does not hate anyone, nor does he put storms upon us to kill us if we are not doing exactly what he says. If that were the case, Fred Phelps and many others would not be alive. Anyways, moving on to a much more interesting story. In Tulsa, Oklahoma, atheists were trying to get the city council to not have a prayer before each meeting. That didn't go through, and they didn't get that to pass, so they decided to sign themselves up to pray at city council. And it is kind of harsh what they're doing for prayers. They're saying, please don't close your eyes, open your eyes and face reality. And it's about becoming self-aware. And personally, I do see that, and I do see some more atheist evangelism going on with that prayer, telling people that they need to not believe in God during their prayer. But on the other hand, I really kind of stand for this. No, I don't think it's right for them to do this, and I don't think that they should be able to, but on the other hand, it is city council, it's separation of church and state, and they couldn't get the state to separate themselves. So to the Christians who are like, this is insulting, they are mocking us, yeah, that's kind of the entire point of what they're trying to do. But on the other hand, you can't be mad at them for it, because they have to put up with our prayers there every week. So yes, I do find what the atheists are doing to be kind of harsh, kind of mean, and kind of insulting to my faith, but I feel like they have every right to do so, and it's wrong to take that away from them, especially if you're not going to give up your prayer. As I say at the end of these, let the haters hate and let the Christians pray. And our final story is about gaming news, because BioWare is making a game based off of a game that was made in 1985 called Ultima 4. The new game is called Ultima Forever. It is trying to get away from that just kill everything without thought idea of gaming. Instead, you're going to have to interact with people around you in ways that are going to affect who you are as a character. And I love the example that they gave, and that was that you find a stolen bag of gold. You can give it to the authorities, and that's going to level up your honesty. You can give it to your church, and that's going to give you a level in spirituality. Or you could just give it to a family who's starving, and that is going to give you a level in compassion. So now, I know this isn't like a Christian game, but it did get me really interested in the entire idea. See, all the Christian games that I've seen, they're either really preachy and try to teach you, and we'll be honest, nobody who plays video games wants to learn while they play. Or you're just someone slashing at demons and killing demons, and it's just this shallow mock-up of games that have already been made. I think if you're going to have Christian games, you need to have something that brings something new to the plate, something that people haven't seen before. And something that makes you think but doesn't try to teach you, I think is a really awesome way to do it. BioWare's one worry is that this isn't going to get big because most games don't make you think about your choices. It's pretty much just think as fast as you can, react as fast as you can, and shoot whatever's in your way. I'm almost positive that I like this game because I love games that make you think. I am a huge fan of Zelda, which I know isn't exactly the same thing, but it's a huge puzzle game. Everything in it really has to do with problem solving. But I want to know what you guys think. I know it's kind of a weird question of the day, but would you play a Christian game if it wasn't trying to preach at you the entire time and it wasn't some shallow kill demons all day thing? In other words, if there was a game that didn't try to teach you, but tried to get you to think about certain values and morals dealing with the Bible, would that be entertaining to you? Or would you just think that's another Christian game and it's stupid? Leave a comment in the comment section below with your answer. Leave a video response. Do whatever you want to do. And we go on to the verse of the day. And I really like this one. It's 1 John chapter 4, verse 8. Whoever does not love does not know God, because God is love. And I say that going back to the hurricanes and people thinking that that's all God doing that. God doesn't hate. He can't hate because he is love. It'd be against who he is. So yeah, that's all I found interesting in the news today. In closing, let the haters hate, let the Christians pray, and to everybody like, subscribe. I will see you later, and God bless.